Hey, notification gang, how are you? How's it going? Oh my God. Hi, Platinum Fox. Hi, Kicking It with Misha. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Hi, Kiki. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Mysterious. Mysterious, thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming a member. And of course, Courtney, thank you to all of you. And thank you also to my members and my mods. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Miss Brown. Hey, Tiffy. Hey, Shamac. Hey, Regina. How's everyone doing? Guys, where is everybody today? Kiki's so sweet. Hey, Chad. Hey, Fran. How are you? Hey, Dominique. I see you now. Okay. Hey, Dominique. How's it going? Hi, Alyssa. Hey, Riza. Farah, is it over? No, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay. Y'all, can I get a hand of who is in the mom remote, just getting back to school struggle, especially if you've got little ones and just trying to get used to these new systems and the schedule and it's A day, B day, C day, D day. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, how are you? Jasmine, I've got myself back together. I got your comment and I'm back. Guys, I want to write down a couple of things so I don't forget what I want to talk about, because I want to try to align my time with Farah's, because we do need to go to the store, even though I did not order groceries yet, but shit. What's today? Okay. I have 2 kids online schooling, girl. Oh my God, I cannot imagine. God bless you. That's all I got to say. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate it. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's very hard. Because this is, this is fun. I love Love Lies and Lacefronts. I love Francois vlogs too. Vlogging is hard in the current climate because of what you saw this morning. So that was kind of a little bit of the effects of being a reactor and having people, you know what I mean? Like it goes with the territory. So make no mistake, guys, I get it. And I know what I do out here, but I also know what I do out here. And I don't fabricate stuff on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go based on the video, and then, little speculation here and there, but certainly don't sit and just say stuff as facts that is clearly fiction. So I don't know. So I know I'm missing people. Hi, Nadia. How are you? Let's see. Desi, how's it going? Hey, Sofa Time. How are you? No, you're not late. You're not late. You're not late. Girl, we just started. It's only, you're not even we hadn't even been 5 minutes yet. Guys, okay, so I want to write down what I want to talk about. Today's Wednesday. Taking some notes. What's wrong, Farah? Are you okay? Okay. We're going out as soon as you're done, okay? Okay? We got to get we got to take an outside break today. Okay. I hope I have enough time. Gosh, guys, are those the likes for real? Maybe it's wrong. It's saying 46 in here and 8 likes. That can't be right. Can it? Hi, Mrs. Tika. How are you? I'm here listening. However, I have to be patient coming in. You have a patient coming in at 2:15. I'll take my Bluetooth. Thumbs up the live, y'all. Come on. Okay. Oh, mommy. I was like, is that Farrah behind me? But no, it's Lil Mama. She finally woke up. She was up early and got her medicine. Thank you, Tiffy. I appreciate it. Hey, Shalonda. Shalonda was like happy she was getting some content this morning. Hi, media hobbyist. How are you? Cheryl. Then seriously? Okay. I hope I've said hello to everyone so far. We're like almost 7 minutes in. So I hope everyone has gotten Regina Ward. Hello. Hello. How are you? I don't think I said hello. Gwen. Hey. Hey, boo. Hey. And thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate you. Moving in silence. Hey, girl. What's going on? Moving in silence. Did you I wanted to, I'm planning a fun picture. If you guys saw those books that I got the other day in the Dollar Tree haul, just imagine there's one book that I think I'm going to do like a little photo session with. Y'all, is my foundation looking Instagram filterish today? I don't know. I feel like Mac will never let you down. I'm sorry. I mean, I know we love Fenty. MAC is just that tried and true. I don't know if it just works with my skin color or my chemistry. I think it's all about chemistry, right? This is the Studio Sculpt SPF 15 rather. And what did I use today? I used a little bit of Tarte clay stick. Françoise NARS. Okay. Under eyes. I should have used Bye Bye Under Eye. Bye Bye Under Eye that's one to have in your bag of tricks, guys. And what else did I use? I used not this one. I had one in my bathroom. Pro Longwear concealer over my dark spots. Your girl's not perfect, but that's okay. Hey, brown sugar. I don't see you, but they're saying, hey, brown sugar. Oh, there you are. There you are. Hey, okay. Natalie, Regina, Anna. I do. But I mean, also it's necessary. Someone asked me the other day my lipstick, and I apologize. I did not ignore your question. I got distracted, of course. This was one of these like holiday sets where you get like 3 minis, and I just love this pink. It's so juicy. It's called A Star in Your Name. I love it. I'm going to be sad when this goes. And I don't know, the way I put on lipstick, I kind of do a little ombre. I kind of go in the middle and take it out a little bit, and I just kind of let it look a little ombre. That's me and how I do it. Some people may not like that. They may do their whole mouth. That's on. I think I've got substantial enough lip that I don't have to cover the whole thing, and I think it makes it look a little ombre. So, Latoy, how are you, babe? Okay. Guys, did you hear? And when you get a chance, if you came in you did not like yet, go ahead and like for me, please, guys. Because it helps. It helps. Y'all, where should we start? I guess I'll talk about these first because then we'll go talk about the mommies, but we'll save that for last. Let everyone come in. Marissa Starr, what's good, girl? How are you? I love Tarte. In the car and listening. Okay, Gwen. Okay. So Tim from Sweetie Pies, guys, did we hear about that? Did you guys hear about this? Like, is this not the worst thing? I remember watching Sweetie Pies from like the beginning, and I was just kind of like, are you kidding me? I was like, wasn't he in prison anyway at some point? I don't know if it was drugs, but something had him in prison, not jail, prison for 10 years, Miss Robbie's son, right? And remember, yes. I think before Jennifer, Marissa, because I think Janae knew that he was a special kind of crazy back then. You could see how spoiled he was and how entitled he was to his mother's millions, or his mother's money, rather, right? I think he was super entitled. She constantly was like, Tim, you're like opening a whole restaurant and never told me. Some companies, unless you have that fiduciary license, basically, I'm not going to quite say embezzlement, but he did open like his own restaurant with her money. Like, he's done a lot of stuff. And Janae kind of, when she separated herself from him, after they had the baby, and he was just kind of hemming and hawing about marrying her. And then fast forward, he started dating Jennifer Williams, who, girl, can you get it right, Jennifer? And I mean, I know it's hard for a lot of us girls to get it right at a certain point, but damn, Jennifer Williams, she sure does know how to pick them. She really does. She finds like the worst guys to date, right? And marry, right? I got your I am Anna, but I did not watch the whole thing. I didn't have time. I mean, obviously you saw what happened this morning. I don't know. I had an urge to purge. Okay. So I had to get on these internets and give some people a piece of my mind. Right. So I didn't get a chance to really go in on listening to Funky Dineva, but yeah, that was really an Andre. I was like, I wonder if I'd seen him before. So I looked at the news, and Andre was the little chunky heavyset one. And it's been a minute since I've been watching, but I was like, has it really been that long? But I'm like, my God, Farrah's 9. I feel like Sweetie Pies has been on almost, I mean, gosh, it's been on for a long time. And he died. So I wonder, remember the season that she did the restaurant at the hospital? They were like really close to a hospital. It was the bigger cafeteria style, because there was like West Florissant, and then there was something else. But she had that bigger location that, and I guess it was near a hospital or something. And they had like the banquet room and stuff in there. I remember Andre coming at that point. I remember, and he was like in high school, and him and the other one, the one, not Tim. I forget what his name is. The one who was always funny. He had curly hair, and he was always getting fired from the restaurant. He was always wanting to do his own thing, bartend and run the register, be a manager. He was always arguing with the girl who I thought was a stripper the whole time, which, okay, shouts out to all our exotic dancers. Charles, yes. So, Charles used to argue with that girl with the long hair who looked like she was ready to do the chicken head dance, like she had been in a Nelly video or something, and how she came out of nowhere. Like, that show was entertaining as I don't know what. Hey, Sammy Dizzle, how are you? Oh, they are. Oh, the father's death. So you're talking about Tim's brother? Maybe was Tim in jail when that happened? I'm not sure, but I don't know. I think let's let Miss Robbie let this one soak in for, because my God, that was her grandson. And your son, remember when Miss Robbie's house got robbed? Tim, really. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, very sad situation. Guys, who watches the Cryer family? Who watches the Cryer family around here, or the Prince family? So, Damien Cryer is the father of the Prince family. Not okay. So sad. Yes. Jennifer's one of these girls that I would say, you know what, girl, have a seat, because you're not making good decisions here. Like, when she was in Atlanta and left her whole Range Rover to some guy who turned out to be a con artist, it's like, girl, I'm gonna need for you to not make like decisions of a financial nature when it comes to men and you, because you don't think things all the way out. And she's like, well, he seemed like he was cool and he was a businessman and da 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 da. Okay, he's not your husband. He's not your uncle. He's not your cousin. He's not your brother. Does he need to have your very expensive luxury SUV? Like, I think she said he was gonna give her like some free storage or something. But whatever. But she dated Tim. So hey, Mira. Hey, Erica. Welcome. Thank you, everyone. Guys, let's just take a minute to get these likes up, okay? Because we're at like 38. Maybe it's something different, but I'm seeing 38, 101 in the chat. So if we can get these up, we can keep it moving. Hey, Surefire. I hope I've said hello to everyone. I don't want anyone to feel, have feelings. I want, make sure at a certain point, we got to kind of stop. But as much as I can say hello to everyone, right. Moving in silence, $450,000 insurance policy. Hey, is it Miss Faya? Miss Faya? Hey, boo. Ooh, yes. So yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute really quick. Hi, Koya. I don't know if Eric's family is here, but I saw her in the chat yesterday. Girl, Erica went live. So, well, they didn't say he killed his nephew. He is accused of murder for hire plot, basically. And it sounds like it was a woman. Hi, Shan. How are you? Sounds like it was a hi, Koya. Sounds like he paid a exotic dancer who came from out of town, came into town, was in the vicinity of the murder, and after the commission of the murder was in contact on a burner phone with Tim, probably saying, hey, it's done, or the eagle has landed, or whatever she said to communicate that everything was done. And then later deposited somewhere around $1,000, excuse me, $9,000 in bank accounts. And then soon after, he went to collect with the insurance companies in excess of $450,000 on his nephew, of which he was the sole beneficiary. But guys, you remember Andre? He was the chunky one, and him and Charles used to be doing the most. I remember when they opened the new restaurant and Charles started kind of like the delivery business, and they were delivering orders, and him and Charles were in like Charles' beater car. I think Charles's car was broken down. Maybe Andre had like a little something in between getting ready to go back to school, something like that. They just they were kind of comic relief because, Charles was always funny. And then Andre really kind of complimented them. And Tim is despicable, just despicable, awful. Hey, Reese, how are you? Hey, Destiny. So yeah, guys, look into it. If you have not heard, Tim, Miss Robbie's son, has been arrested in the commission of the murder of his nephew. Okay. A shame. Hi, Tisha. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Girls got to see. Mira, he set it up. Well, of course. I mean, he did do it, but he didn't pull the trigger. And so I'm not diminishing it, but just so we can kind of make sure that we have all the facts straight, is that he basically paid to have his nephew killed. And so probably the person who, typically, it's you follow the money trail. And this girl probably somehow, who knows, oftentimes when people get away with something, it's a bargaining chip, because maybe if she was a hitman or hit woman, if she's done something else and maybe it's going to save her from a death penalty. It'd be interesting to know what she's done since, because 2014, it's been 6 years. You would think that he, like, yes, dear. Okay, you're welcome. We're going to get through this first week. Nephew and son. The nephew is the son of the deceased brother of Tim. That is correct. Miss Robbie's grandson. Awful. Okay, so we're done on Miss Robbie's family. Miss Robbie has got to be heartbroken. She has got to be heartbroken. So okay, guys. Yeah, no, I was talking to my daughter, Destiny, because we give me just a second, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Anybody started homeschooling? Mira, we're in the middle of it now. School started on Monday. I mean, I would say it's 75 to 80% organized, but we're still working out the bugs. Also, I mean, my gosh, my daughter's 9 and they're using different software. They're having to teach the kids how to scan, how to edit files, how to do a lot of different things that they're not typically used to doing. Donna, I don't know how long his brother's been dead, but I think his brother's been dead for a minute. And I mean a minute as in a long time. Tim also spent 10 years in prison. I want to say trafficking drugs. I don't know, unless he was like a murderous kid. He's 41. I believe his brother was significantly older. So 6 years ago, Andre was 21, which means today he would have been about 27. So simple math, he probably was somewhere about 14 when Andre was born. I don't know. Miss Robbie's in her 70s, probably close to 80 years old. She's 70 something. So I don't know. Am I still on mute? You guys can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can I get a 1, 2, 3 in the chat? Okay. All right. So done with sweetie pies, right? Okay. Loved by Erica yesterday went live for like 2 hours somewhere. She made it private. I've got part of it. I've got probably roughly about an hour. And God bless Erica. I really like Erica. I think she's a sweet person. I think she's a smart young lady. She's smart, but she's super, she's a little naive. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. She's a very sweet person. I think she's a nice girl. I think she is head over freaking heels for Damien Cryer. I think he put that grown man, 50, not 50 years of experience, but let's just say, 30 plus years experience in the bedroom on a 25-year-old or 24-year-old and blasted them twins up in her. And she really likes him a lot. She loves him. He went to go see her and I guess they're hanging out. And she said, one of her boobs fell out of her nightgown. And he just kind of was like, well, I guess we're going to do it. And she was like, no, we're not going to do it. And she's like, well, I guess I shouldn't have let him sleep in my bed. And of course, that's not her fault. He should be able to control himself, but he wanted it from his baby mama to be. And she said no. Plus, she's also having some medical issues with the babies. She's taking some injections. She didn't go into detail, but she says that she's having like some pelvic issues. And we know she's been very sick. And, oftentimes first trimester, early second, women aren't really interested in having sex when you're pregnant. Some are, some aren't, but some aren't. And it's probably very important with multiples that she's very careful. And I don't know. She said no, and he got mad. And then he said, the funny thing is, I wanted to say, Erica, don't you remember? Hey, blah. I wanted to say, Erica, don't you remember when he was throwing you out of your house or throwing you out of, the house that he said that you could live in, or when he was leaving the resort and he said he just remembered he had some stuff he needed to do? Like, it just seems like he's that type of guy that when stuff isn't going his way and when he's not getting what he wants, all of a sudden he remembers he's got this like to-do list to take care of, and he's going ghost. He's gone. So I respect her 100% for not, nobody's really, Kiki, ain't nobody interested in no Jasmine over here. I haven't caught a Jasmine live in I don't know how long. You know, she doesn't really make her stuff go private, so it's no rush to get over there unless, you know, whoever wants to go, have fun. But you're probably gonna see a whole lot of, what time is it in Texas? 1 o'clock? Girl, she probably about to lose her mind homeschooling the two oldest and trying to corral the two youngest. So that's basically what's going on. Anyway, so Loved by Erica, she was really just kind of like, I don't know. He implied that he is unsure if the kids were his and what. Look, they're not married. Go get a DNA test. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's nothing on her. Just like she says, she knows she wasn't fooling around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as women, I'm sure you can't help but be a little hurt if someone doubts your loyalty. But at the end of the day, she wasn't really with him like that. And when Damien Cryer says do business, he means like pretend to be dating and make videos. So they were going to do business. And the one thing that I caught, hey, pretty dope, and DJ, is that she basically kind of said that he let her see his AdSense, which is where you go to see what you're making in a month on your YouTube channel. And he showed her somewhere in the neighborhood of $30,000. I don't know if he was getting like tons of super chats, cash, you know, not Cash App, but super chat stickers. Also all of his AdSense from doing all of those reaction videos. Did you notice that when he started doing those reaction videos, his channel grew by like 100,000 inside of like 4 or 5 weeks? It was like absolutely crazy. So basically his son and daughter-in-law would do a crazy video like the one that she did when they said that he was cheating, Damien Prince, and he did the reaction on that. And basically every time they put up a video, or at least it was over the summer, I don't know if he's still doing it, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, he started reacting to every single video they did, and he would get like crazy views, 45, 100,000. I mean, he grew super, super fast. Like he was already at 100 and something, but now he's at 200 and something, close to 300. And he showed her where he was getting a $30,000 a month YouTube check. Yeah. So sex during, yeah, it's no good. I mean, I think they say second and third, it kind of kicks in. That's kind of like, but it's also good for the baby because it keeps the cervix kind of moist and lubricated and stuff. So it helps for childbirth. I'm with you. I would give, yeah, why not? You know what? If you're dealing with a narcissist, if you're dealing with someone who is completely self-absorbed, I would walk in high stepping, okay, in my good shoes and my badass dress and have those babies in like a beautiful buggy and well dressed and everything. I would be high stepping on in, and take whatever test you want to, because you know what? Whatever, however you delay, it's going to be retroactive on that pay. Okay. So don't play with me. So yeah, go ahead. Especially if you're going to be talking shit. Like if you talking shit is going to be like mental abuse. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to just go ahead and get that test done. Hey, Queen V. And we're going to shut that down. And I'm not going to give you a whole lot to talk about. Hey, Sharice Morgan, how are you? So, but yeah, she was live for a minute. And, you know, I think that he's using her for content. She's not growing as fast as I thought that she would. I mean, she's like at 18,000 and good for her. girl, get your money, and but don't sell your soul. Like, just be careful, because if you think that they will do anything for money, don't, like, to spite him, kind of go that same direction. I don't think she will, and she is not necessarily money motivated. I'm not sure what her motivation is by turning on the camera, if it's just to, I don't know what her motivation is. I mean, look, she's the one who got in trouble for helping Chris Sales with a her police vehicle, and lost her job and all that kind of stuff. So, mommy, what are you doing? Hold on. Okay. So, okay. Just be on the lookout. If you don't want, I mean, it's a lot. But I've been watching them for a while, since maybe like the beginning of the year. Interesting. And I like Mr. Crier. It's funny that I even feel compelled to call him Mr. Crier. Oh God. You know, the trolls, like, it's probably Wacky Jackie and her wacky daughter. You know what I'm saying? If I have any mods in here, can you please be on the lookout? Because we got some trolls coming through, and they can just be hidden from the chat. If you guys have that functionality, just go ahead and hide them. They don't even need timeout. They just need to be alleviated. And then they can go back to Google and make another account and handle it that way. Because this is like ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, can I live? Like, how many millions of other people are on YouTube right now? How many millions of other people are going live right now? But you guys got to come over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn it, get a life. Nobody's looking for you. Obviously nobody wants to talk to you. And your jokes are not funny. Like, we don't care. So I've got on some big glasses. So what? Big deal. Okay. My God. Jesus. Okay, let me fix my chair. Okay. Jesus. Oh my God. Yes. Extricate. Okay. Somebody said that I need a dictionary. I'm like, bitch, let me tell you something. I got a vocabulary you wish you had. Okay. Girl, big glasses, small glasses, seeing glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even like a fashion statement for me. This is like necessary. Mommy, what are you doing? Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tisha. Look, we all have levels to this vocabulary game, right? And when you need to get cussed out, that's when that language is deployed. But you know, look, like I said this morning, there are people who are triggered, like, oh, the big words, oh, the this and that. Like, I'm not here trying to prove anything to you, because if I was, I would be like doing this and I would be doing that. I'm sitting here talking to you about what's going on, current events. I'm not trying to show you nothing. We could be sitting here with a green screen, because I actually, when I woke up this morning, I was being petty, and I actually did find a nice trailer park scene, and I was going to put up my green screen, and I was going to sit in the middle of the trailer park, and with a for sale sign or a sold sign. Okay. So just to resonate that message even more, like, stop messing with me. But they love to hate me. Isn't that funny? Which means that they actually love me. Jasmine, it's called, it starts with a D, but it's not the D that you think, like the D appointment. It's dignity. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Whoo, Jesus. Where's my... I feel like this doesn't work as fast as I would like it to. Okay. Those are my stay safe emojis, but when I use those, I'm actually like Purelling the room. I'm Purelling the room of Wacky Jackie and Crazy Gwen. Did someone graduate? Thank you, Gwen. It's been a long time coming. Queen V, did you graduate or something? What happened? I guess I missed something. Whatever's going on, congratulations, but I missed it, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Hey, Randa, how are you? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Whatever's going on, congratulations, and I guess let me know. Long time coming. Gwen says, congratulations, pretty dope. So it's pretty dope. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but that's fine. Hey, Black Dolly. Okay, so done on that topic. So someone asked me, was it you, Cheryl? Thank you for Purelling. Thank you for decontaminating the contamination of stankness. Because we know who it was. We know who it was. It was people who were not welcome. It's people who are hidden and have to be in the bushes, or they have to go and make some new email addresses so they can make a new password and a whole new identity so they can come and get off 2 or 3 things. And I'm not going to, I would hit you up to some game, but I'm not even going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are ridiculous. It took 12 years to do what? Why do I keep missing what you did, pretty dope? Oh, congratulations. Yes, that's awesome. Yes. Pretty dope got her bachelor's degree, guys. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yes, that's great. Yes, pretty dope. That is dope. So yeah, that's awesome. Guys, so Olivia quitting YouTube. Cheryl, was that you? Somebody asked me to talk about Olivia quitting YouTube. My thoughts on Olivia quitting YouTube, we already talked about it. She's not, was that what you wanted me to talk about? Olivia's not quitting YouTube. This is the most money Olivia has ever made outside of an income tax check. And I'm not being funny, okay? Every month she gets a check for more money than she would have made in a month working at any of the places that she was qualified to work at the time when she did not even have a high school diploma. So let's go back in time 2 years, where the last time she actually had a job that she reported to. She's making good money. And I mean that like with all sincerity. So it's no shade. I'm being straight up. I mean, she's created a way out of no way. And that's, you know what I mean? Like as a woman, as a mom, as an opportunity, and as something that I mean, a lot of people don't respect this hustle, but as a way for women to be able to make a living, I mean, like a real living, and not have to go to a 9-to-5, and you are a single mother, or you are someone who may not have made that money in your regular skill set or job set. I mean, that's pretty awesome, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty cool. And I mean, Olivia or anybody else, do you see what I'm saying? And forget about Olivia. I'm just saying, and then factoring back in Olivia, she's not quitting YouTube. She's not making that much on lashes. So no, she's not going nowhere. She's going to be right here making videos. She has chosen a certain path on YouTube, though, that is negative. And when you throw your family under the bus, you've got to expect that these things are going to happen. So, I mean, this is what she's chosen. I don't know what you mean, Queen V. Yeah, of course, she definitely needs to pay her mortgage. And so I think that she's chosen wisely. She grew her channel. She's making money. And I doubt that she's quitting YouTube. There's just no way. Like, how would you even do that? Because just because you got a high school diploma, and that's debatable, we don't know. I don't care. Like, according to the video, she got her high school diploma. Many people out here say she did not, because it was like an Amazon certificate. I don't know. Based on the video, she said she got her high school diploma. It still doesn't necessarily qualify you to make $4,000 and $5,000 a month, especially right now in this economy where we have a very compressed and downsized workforce and people home on furlough. There's just not, that money's not out there in her skill set outside of YouTube. So to consider a career change at this point would be foolish. Media hobbyist, I think we know that, you know. Um, you know, a 5-year-old peeing in the bed, talking to a group of moms, you know what? There are things that are private. But a 5-year-old peeing is different from like a 9 or 10-year-old peeing in the bed. You know what I mean? Like a 5-year-old, I'm sure he's been well toilet trained and all of that, but 5-year-olds still wet the bed. That's why they have trainers. They still have the good nights. They have all of those overnight potty supplies right there in that age group. And I mean, it's a bunch of mommies. Like, it's not like she was speaking at his high school commencement. You know what I mean? Like, I think more so I question her stamina to be able to take care of 3 kids, going live as much as she does, and doing as much public work as she does, and keeping her composure, because we saw that she's very frustrated the other day. So to me, saying he peed, I was just kind of like, I've been there, done that. But as far as her patience, there's some opportunity there, and she's got her mom at home with her, so maybe, obviously her mom's going to help out, but she's going to need to figure it out. She's got a boy and she's got 3 kids that look exactly like someone that she doesn't like right now, so she's gonna have to figure that out. Exactly, Cheryl. Like, accidents do happen. I don't think that that's a shaming incident. I think the older he gets and the more she wants to kind of use that as ammunition to potentially shame him would not be good, but the kids, everyone's going through a lot. And I think that this probably has also triggered some of her abandonment issues in maybe when her dad left. I don't know. I don't know what the events were surrounding her father exiting the home, if he ever was at home. But this is probably very painful for everyone. But if it's for the good and it's going to make everybody happy, kind of mom and dad living separate lives, because kids don't necessarily care if you're married. I think kids care more if their parents are happy. So if this can create a happy moment for the family, then maybe this is a good thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But she's not quitting YouTube. That's not possible. It's not happening. So I'm sure, Yvonne, that he misses his dad. I'm sure they all do. You know, and time is so relative as a child. But if they're noticing, like their internal clock is kind of like, well, dad should be home by now. I mean, even my dog right here at 5:30, 5:45, mommy is in the kitchen kind of chilling, and she knows what time it is, and she's waiting for daddy to come through the door. So everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? So even the baby knows something is missing. So it's not a good time for anybody in that household. And if mommy's not happy, nobody's going to be happy. So it's kind of it's sad. I feel bad for the family as a whole because but you know what Olivia has to learn, and this is not in the form of advice. This is just an opinion. As somebody who watches her show, her channel, you cannot, you can't control everything. You cannot control everything. There are just some things that are not in your control, even your 5-year-old. And sometimes it is better to find out what they want and what they need when they're not doing what you want and need for them to do, because children are very tunnel visioned. We as adults can kind of like adjust. Kids are very present focused, and stopping for a minute and asking Christian what he really, really wanted, which I think he wanted to eat something, right? Wasn't he wanted to eat something? And I think his grandma went and got him some food, but it wasn't exactly what he wanted. And she said she was going to make him something later, I think, if I remember correctly. Me personally, I would have just been like, guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I don't know. Or tried to wrap it up. Like instead of taking an hour, I would have just wrapped it up quick. Hey, Steph. Well, yeah, they're the only two guys in the house, and now he's the only guy in the house. So, and he wanted to go get the mail. Now that almost made me cry. Because, daddies usually go get the mail. Or maybe his daddy went to go get the mail. I would be curious to know if Gerard went and got the mail every day. So, guys, Chrissy and this pod has taken on a life of its own. Chrissy's pod. Guys. So yesterday, did you guys see Diamond Life, who does reaction videos, did a reaction on Chrissy? She said people have been messaging her and asking her to react on Strong Mommy Chrissy. Woo, Jesus. So, me personally, Chrissy, was the story about the pod and CPS all rolled into one? Can you guys, because am I remembering this correctly? I'm thinking to myself, did she talk about CPS and the pod all in one? I think she did, right? Boys are helpful, aren't they, Queen V? Podgate. Mm-hmm. I feel like I heard something today about somebody calling and checking on the pods. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to her stuff. The drug test and the pod were all together. I'm so nosy and went and back to the video, and she was moving to Texas. She claimed that she had a pod and threw a lot of stuff away, but she only had 8 hours to get everything. That's correct. And pods come in different sizes, because there's like maybe like a 6 or 8 foot, like maybe not 6 feet tall, but maybe 8 foot by 6 feet wide or something. And then there's like the 20-foot ones, like really long ones, the largest ones. I don't even know, Coco. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And you guys, if you watch me, I'm just saying, and don't take this personally, anybody who's asking about her children, I'm not fixated on her children. I got one kid to worry about, and she's back in my living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't worry about her kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't worry about another woman's children. Like, if someone else feels like that's on their heart to be concerned about the well-being of those children, I'm gonna leave that on them. I don't know. I know that she has a duty to make sure that those children are educated, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste, right? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But hey, Mean Mabes, how are you? Yeah, I don't really know. And I mean, I hate to say I don't care. It's just not my, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like how a lot of the mom shaming, not specific to her, but how the accusations and finger pointing of mom shaming throughout the reaction community goes down, that a lot of people put it out on some reactors that we mom shame. And honestly, I'm just going to be super transparent here. It's a lot of the subscribers. Of course, not any of my subscribers, but there are subscribers who subscribe to me and subscribe to Strong Mommy Chrissy. And you see in her chat, when she's live, like, they give her the business. And a lot of the people that take her to task are people who are sitting up there in her chat and who are not getting blocked, or not who are chatting away, just chatting away and talking shit and doing whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. I bet you her subscribers know more than we do. But, you know, honestly, sometimes I think that when they start talking about their children, it just goes in one ear and out the other. Because, yeah, I don't like all of the, and you talk about the children and I don't, no, I don't. Who said, I'm not condoning it, LOL, but they said don't lie on our name. Who is they? Pods has been responding to people. Oh, did they release a statement, Queen V? Queen V, I'm going to need for you to help me with this information. I'd love to hear, so I can report it. Guys, don't forget we have a Cash App giveaway today. Did you guys watch the live this morning? If you did not watch the live this morning, there is a challenge. I didn't even ask you to count in the titles. I asked you to do a challenge. Well, the challenge is for a Cash App giveaway of $20 to count the thumbnails of which my face appears on the channel that I discussed this morning. So not specifically any one person's channel, but the collective that is hashtagged in the description. Okay. So this morning I did a live and there's a hashtag. That hashtag will take you to that channel of two women who appear to be Black, but say that they're mixed, or Indian or something. Something other than Black, because that's probably, according to them, like one of the worst things in this world to be. Just, that's my opinion. That's my reaction on their reaction of their Blackness. They don't want to be that. They are not that. They are anything other than Black. Okay. Those people on that channel, because someone mentioned, kind of taking the high road, and that's all well and good. And I've taken the high road for a long time. But today I chose the low road, and I challenged you guys to count the thumbnails where I appear. I know it's got to be over 30. It's got to be over 30. And you'll see this is, obviously I've taken the hyper for a long time. Like you probably can't even count on just these 4 fingers how many thumbnails you're going to find in my catalog of videos that I've released. And not even just released, my catalog period of videos with those people appearing in my content. So if you're about that CashApp life and want a couple extra dollars, want some coffee money, some Panera, let me buy you lunch. Go ahead, get a count. And I'm going to ask a couple of my awesome mods to count with me so we can make sure that we've got a consensus on the number. And we will announce that winner on Friday. And you have until Thursday at midnight to email Love Lies and Lacefronts. And what I will say is that the first correct answer wins. So as soon as we get a correct answer, I will post it on my community board. Well, thank you. I mean, I was just speaking from my heart. That was what was on my heart this morning. Y'all. Y'all, y'all can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because your girl's not going to tell anybody. Look, my channel is a channel like anyone else's, and people like to watch Fox News. Then they like to go watch a little MSNBC, right? Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, yeah, no hard feelings over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm nosy. So if I am going to make a trip over to that side of town, I read the comments. So, it's interesting. So Joe's like, oh, is that how you really feel? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, guys. So, if you missed this morning, yes, okay. Yeah, I had to. Okay, so Chrissy and the pod, I think we're all squared away on that. I mean, look, at the end of the day, my thing is this, it's also her stuff. Who cares? I mean, I don't know what her sofa situation was in Las Vegas. Does that sofa look anything like anything that she had in Vegas? Or was that a new sofa? Or maybe it is a new sofa and the old sofa's upstairs with the kids in the rec room. I don't know. So yeah, we don't know about the pod. Did they say that the pod was delivered, or are they like, does anyone know anything that they want to share? Pod and then okay. So from the pod, so are we done with the pod? You mean the cardboard sofa? Oh my God. The blow up beds. Yeah. Look, if she wants to sleep on a blow up bed, let her. Like, guys, I'm just wondering, you guys are really good people. And I'm gonna tell you why. You guys want more for her than she wants for herself. There's people out here who sleep on floors, right? They sleep on the ground. Right? I'm just saying. I don't sleep on the floor. My daughter doesn't sleep on the floor. But there are people who sleep on the floor. Their kids make pallets every night. Seriously. So you guys want more for her. If she thinks it's okay to sleep on a blow up, girl, enjoy. have fun. She said her blow up is better than some of our beds. Now, your blow up is not better than my bed. I can tell you that. Now, there's not a whole lot that I'm going to tell you that I have that's better than yours, but I've got a very comfortable king size hybrid like foam coil mattress thing that is amazing. And I would say, yeah, it's better than a blow up. I don't care how much your blow up is. Yeah. Well, Nadia, thank you for asking. My degree is in finance, and I've worked in human resources, and I've been a finance recruiter for the past 7 years. So, in the last two companies that I worked in corporate talent acquisition, I operated in the finance, the area of finance. So, everything from tax, accounting, purchasing, everything. So I am I guess they call them like a finance recruiter, finance talent acquisition. So both. But more from a support standpoint. I don't work in finance, but finance is my background. So, yeah, I mean, guys, sometimes, like, just think about it. Like, sometimes I think that it does show the humanity of the community, that the community is so kind of like, well, she doesn't have a bed. If she's not concerned she doesn't have a bed, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. They're gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Even if the kids are sleeping on blow-ups, that's she's the mom. You know what I'm saying? She's the mom. Should she be spending money on Kona ice? No, but we can't really tell her how to spend her money unless you are willing to pay for stuff for her. And I don't think she wants the heat of that right now. I'm sure she's more than happy to take a donation, but I doubt that she's going to allow anyone to tell her how to spend her money and how she needs to accommodate her children. And, we don't know how, we don't know how she grew up. We don't know how a lot of people grow up. And maybe to some, sleep is not as important or comfortable, sleep like, I mean, there's many parts of the world where people sleep on mats, right? These are first world problems, guys. I'm not discounting beds. We have beds up in here. I'm just saying, I think a lot of you may want more for her than she wants for herself. Yeah. I mean, I know this sounds very basic, guys, and I know you guys are probably just like, but you know me, I'm gonna give you another argument to think about. Like, she may just be like, it's okay, they're good. She said she got the babies. Remember, she got the babies. I got the babies. She got them. Yeah. That being said, why, a spite call, someone called out of spite, yeah, Randa. Steph, we cannot save everyone. Y'all, we got to stop caping. Cape for yourself. I'm going to just say, some of you in the bushes, you don't worry about me. Don't worry about that spring in my step and me high stepping all around these YouTube streets. It's okay. It's okay, because I can do what I do. It's okay. Worry about yourself. Because, yeah, you can't save me, and you can't save all these 117 people who want to come see me talk, right? All you can do is, if you don't like it, turn it off. And if you love it, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and keep it moving, and just like have a seat, come on down into this chat and let everybody talk to you. Okay? We can't save everybody. And we also have to know that just because we think that something is the right thing to do doesn't mean that her as a mom doesn't get to choose what's right for her and her family. So, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna hand that one over to Chrissy, because for me as a reactor, that's not where I go. Now, other people, that's on them. But for me, I can't be worried about a whole nother woman's family when I got a whole family to worry about myself, especially when people do reaction videos on me. But what I'm gonna say is, um, you know what, Ming and her. Okay, I'll get to it. It wasn't on my list, but let me write it down. Um, Chrissy, I mean, give us an update on the lashes. That's the one thing I would say. If you're watching, Jasmine, Mama Cass, Mom Dukes, if you can get a message over to Chrissy, let her know. Okay, Pod, we don't care anymore. I mean, okay. If you guys are good, losing heirlooms and family albums and clothes and whoobies and bubbies and blankies and all that stuff, all of the baby registry stuff that her whole entire community crowdsourced and sent over. I mean, hey, if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. But have our lash orders up to date? That's what the streets want to know. Are lash orders up to date? And will the lashes be coming out again soon? That's what I think we need to know from Strong Mommy Chrissy. And I think you mentioned some stuff was going to be coming out on Starla Omega. So that's our follow-up for you, SMC. We just want to know, are lashes up to date? And when is Starla Omega going to be dropping it like it's hot on your channel? We want to see, we want to hear from Starla. What's going on with Starla? Okay, so Ming, is she doing kind of one of those like the African kind of crowdsourcing community fund things? I forget what they call them. It's kind of like you get like 9, 10, 12 people together and everybody commits to a certain amount, and every week somebody gets funded. Basically, it's kind of like a speed dating saving club something. I feel like I saw her doing something like that. I forgot what it's called. She also has a Ponzi scheme. Okay. Maybe pyramid or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I saw something to that effect maybe on Instagram. And I was just kind of like, won't be doing that. But I did see her at the kind of like the aftercare, kind of like the hip hop, ghetto fab, spa-ish type place for after you have your surgery. Like kind of not a clinic, not a hotel, but it's more it's run, I believe it's a Black-owned business. It was very super girly and pink and kind of royal type chairs and photo walls and things like that. I think it caters to our BBL ladies who want to get the like Missy Lynn said, take from her checking and put to her savings. So her checking, I guess, would have been her tummy and her thigh and her legs, and put to her booty. It's a susu. Yes, the susu has a set number of people and regular contributions and doesn't require recruiting. Yeah, I think it's like family, friends, people that you're close with. And I think in small communities of people that you know, and you're able to kind of crowdsource quickly money. But I think, and I guess they say that you can leave at any time. So maybe you always kind of have to have a bird in the bush. Because if someone leaves in your line, you probably have to get someone back in or you have to be ready to make up for that money. I don't know. I can't. That's like, to me, it just sounds like I'm getting something and incrementally I'm giving it back, and then I'm getting it again, and then incrementally I'm giving it back. So yes, I have a lump sum of money, but I can't spend all that money because every single week or every single whenever I've got to give money back. So in theory, if I give $500 and I get $5,000, and over a period of 10 weeks or 10 months, I'm giving $500 every 10, I've just given that money back, and then I'm going to get it back, and then I'm going to give it back incrementally. So it's kind of like I'm getting an interest-free loan, but I'm slowly giving it back. I guess, I don't know. It's all in how you want to look at it. For me, that doesn't work. If there was a true up, if they said you give 500 and you get 5,000, but incrementally you're only going to give back 1,000, then we might have a deal, because then I would be making money. But if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense for me. So yeah, it's got to yield a profit for me to get involved in something like that. No profit, no participation, not for me. Hey, TMR. I was about to say, hey, boo, but I can still say that. Hey, TMR, hey, boo. She needs to establish a better relationship with those children's father. So I'm going to say this, and it might sound like I'm all Team Chrissy this afternoon. We don't know what the relationship is. I mean, we know what she tells us. But I think I said this the other day. We don't know what planes, trains, and automobiles those kids are getting in. There's been periods of time where we don't see those kids for weeks, right? We don't know who went to go see Auntie Joe and Auntie, Auntie Cheryl Waz and Auntie Sasha Ecos and Auntie Nadia over there in Saudi Arabia. We don't know. We have no idea where these kids are going, who they're visiting, who's coming, who's going, nothing. Like the joke could be on us. I'm just saying, that's why I have nothing to do with them kids, because it's not my concern. Just like mine's not yours. You know what I'm saying? Like Farrah I could be looking out this window right now and she could have just got picked up by her godmother, right? You don't know. You don't know who's in the house with me. We don't know. I'm just saying, just out of the, you know what I'm saying? Just another scenario. Now, maybe that's not happening, right? Because that wasn't in the video. However, if we're going to think the worst, we can also think, look, there's talk. There is a whole lot of debate out here that the reactors don't do anything but bash her, talk crap, call CPS. I can assure you it's not this reactor, and I don't think it's any of the reactors who I even watch, period, who I know watch nothing, because I think that some of the people who are most fixated and feel most vested in her family and have a little bit of a odd obsession with her family is her subscribers. Girl, just look down in your comments. That's who's calling CPS on you. Okay? Now, other people may say differently. Spreading love. Thank you, Tasha. Other people may say differently, but I say it's down in it's down in your comment section. Kiki, what do you say? Kiki Monroe. I'm calling you out. And then I'm going to ask someone else. Oh, Coco. Thank you for my Cash App. Thank you. Guys, and just so you know, Coco has been awesome. She funded today's Cash App giveaway. So just thank Coco. Any of you who are participating in that, go ahead, go get to counting. Go get to counting. Count those thumbnails. Oh, the CPS investigation. Yeah, I don't know. I would hope not, but me personally, I would not have my children like that out here, especially as a single woman living my life. in the way that she does. And I mean that with all due respect. I mean, if you're going to live as a single woman and enjoy yourself and date and do sexy things, and live open online, I would either be as protective as I possibly, I mean, of course you're going to be protective over your family. But there is a little bit of, you know, I think sometimes people want you to be a little more conservative at a certain point in your life. And if she's not there yet, as a mom and as a woman, to pull things back a little bit, which maybe she never will be. And that's her business. You know what I'm saying? Again, we can't want it more for her than she does. You know what I'm saying? She needs to have the life that she wants. And if living her life the way she does today brings her joy, even though we see the pain. Yeah, I mean, I think they basically got the reports. People called in and said that they were partying. And I mean, to me, if they came back again, I don't know why. I don't know why. She tells us one thing, but she doesn't tell us everything about the CPS complaint and investigation. So I'm not really sure what it was all about. She just always makes it seem so sinister and such a conspiracy that there is a, a group of people who don't want to see us win. They want to see me lose my children. Like, she's got these talking points. And no, I don't know that these people want to see her kids taken away. Maybe they do. If they do, y'all, you need to find something else to do, because you know what? If you're trying to I Spy CPS cases on YouTube, like, you might need to step away and someone might need to come get your Roku. Okay. Okay. Because, unless you see out and out child abuse, why do you need to call CPS? You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently not, Regina. Either it's still open or they came back again, or this is part two. Yeah. We don't get the full story. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Latoya, Olivia gets on, and I'm not trying to pit one against the other. I'm just using as example. Let's say it like this. We've got one mom who is doing her thing, and then we got another one who's well, both of them are married. And then we have the other one who gets on live and twerkulates and percolates and puts underwear up her butt and gets on here and rompers and shakes her ass and got on here with her bare ass and all of that. And I'm by no means am I saying call anything on anybody. And maybe they have called. I don't know. Are we holding one to a higher standard than the other? And we as in the people out there, because I know, like I said, I know it's none of y'all in here, and it's certainly not me. Are people out there holding Chrissy to a higher standard than Olivia? And what about Jasmine? Jasmine freaking loses it 5 times a week. Exactly, S. Burgess. I really feel sorry sometimes for trolls, because it's like all the time that you have to spend in creating creating something out here to get your username to come in and just say bees. Like, what is wrong with you? Mommy, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, is the time, there must be people like literally collecting a check out here who have nothing better to do than to go and create usernames to come through and say beans. What is wrong with people? What's wrong with people? Girl, she twerkulates. I mean, she does all of it. And no, I did not see her in a black bra and panties. Like, I don't want to. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I don't want to see that. And I know what a bra and panties looks like because I got bras and panties, and you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, like, we don't need to see all that. Okay, so Ming, I think got her surgery, guys. Ming looks, you know, I'm gonna say this. Did you guys see she had tagged Uriah in a picture, and Uriah had a picture. You know how guys sometimes have the picture of themselves, like the picture. Let me see if I can find it. This actually made me like, oh, okay, Bells +2 or Bells +1, whatever. I thought this was so cute. If you are not following me, it's Francoise Vlogs and Love Lies and Lacefronts. Welcome to Lola's Addiction. If you're watching this right now, are you in Paris? Well, no, maybe not. I just saw the white. Okay, no. Okay. So that, look at this. Is this not beautiful? How beautiful is that? Lola's Addiction. Girl, you did that. Beautiful. Welcome to my blue hookah lounge bong parlor. Everyone is invited, guys. That is Lola's Addiction. Beautiful. Ooh, look at these glasses, guys. That's like right up my street. Love those. Okay. Okay, hold on. Beautiful. Okay. Gosh, I get so distracted on okay. It's like I can't even make one move on Instagram. I get so distracted immediately. Hey, V Love BBW. Okay. This was weird. I think a lot of people asked about this. Like, why was he at the girls' night out? But you know what? We don't know that it was just girls' night out. They went to Del Frisco's. I don't, does Ming have shoes, guys? I'm just gonna ask this. Does Ming ever wear shoes? It seems like she always has on a pair of slippers. Okay, and I don't care how much they cost, girl. They could be minks. I don't care. They're still slippers. And you're at Del Frisco's and you're at a birthday party where the birthday girl has on a dress and you have on a suit that makes you look like you're getting ready to be on the spacecraft 2030 going to Mars with a pair of furry slippers on. And that's tacky. Girl, where's your shoes? Where's your shoes? Don't you have like a real jumpsuit? Why don't you go get yourself like a nice linen-y, something form like fitted, with like a little smock kind of thing, jumpsuit, pants that can fit your butt, show your curves that you want, and put on a nice pair of pumps like a grown woman does. Not go out in some freaking furry slippers like a bratty teenager that you have to say, if you don't go put some damn shoes on, hell to the no. Look at this. Look at that wig. Gosh, guys. I'm sorry. That contour was off the freaking chain. Okay. But yeah, there was lots of questions about Uriah being at girls' night. But how do we know it was girls' night just because we only saw girls? Right? Doesn't mean that it was just girls' night. You're obviously Ming was with her man. Chrissy could have been with her man. Maybe her man wasn't photographed. We don't know, right? But let me. Okay. I thought this picture is super cute. Guys, this is who we. Now they look like a nice couple here. I mean, look, this is them today. Did you guys see this? Girl, she's looking down at his crotch like, can we go back to the room? Oh, I don't know if she's playing, she's acting, what, but she's got that smile. She's got the smile that a man wants his wife to have, right? But look at them there. I was like, okay, Ming. I like that Ming. I think, oh, she's so cute, right? And look at him. They look like such a cute couple. Aren't they adorable? He kind of reminds me of my brother there. Hi, Abdul. Bye. Abdul, this is a ladies' chat. I'm going to almost say no men allowed. Okay. Aren't they cute? Or y'all just don't like Ming, like, period. It's definitely a big change, right? To this. She was like, she says on here, vote which one you like better, big Uriah or skinny Uriah. She should have said, which one do you like better, baby Ming or mama Ming? They are a cute couple. They look adorable right here. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I think they look very cute. Very, very cute. And I think that they are, they're looking like a hot, sexy couple right there too. I mean, I'm not into all the surgery and everything that she does. That's her business. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now you want to come through with the notifications, my Lord. Okay. I like Baby Ming. Baby Ming was cute. Baby Ming is, and maybe I feel when I see Baby Ming, I don't think she had as much attitude. They look like such a nice little couple right there. Baby Ming, you were beautiful just the way you were, and you guys made such a smart couple. Now you guys just look like girl. I was like, is that Interview with the Vampire? I was like, my God, if I was walking across that bridge, I'd have been like, I would have my hand on my phone, and you know how on the iPhone you click it like 5 times and it starts calling 911. I would have been on that 4th click, like, if you even take a step towards me, I'm calling the police. Like, girl, look at that. Hell to the no. Okay. But did you see this? We've seen Ming's butt before. What do you think they get it? What do the Bells get into on a Saturday night? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Do you think the neighbors come over to get flour or have some cake and cookies? Play a little bit of patty cakes, schwang. What do you think? What do you think? How does it go down at the Bells? That's what I would like to know. Girl. I was like, if you have not checked out Mr. Uriah's page, it's interesting. Yeah, these two seem like they're having a good time. But I'm gonna say this: the kids are beautiful. They're so cute. They really are. The girls are beautiful. Um, I don't. Oh my God, I'm just saying. Like, there's the baby, but is that wig overpowering her or what? I mean, it was like two wigs in one. Can you guys see that? Yeah, they were so cute. And they are still cute. I mean, they make a very, like I said, they're like that hot, sexy couple now. Oh, look at this. They're a cute family. I'm just not into her channel like that. So, Ming, if you're watching, don't like lose your shit because I'm going through the Instagram. Trust and believe it's okay. This is more favorable than not. I am, and your husband has you prominently featured across his Instagram, which is very nice. But at the end of the day, girl, stay out that doctor's office. You don't need it. Like I don't know what that's all about, but stay out the doctor's office. Is Jasmine going to get liposuction? Did I miss something? Yes. Queen V. Um, they have beautiful kids. They absolutely do. Husband would never. Girl, Stephanie, are you kidding me? My husband would be like, hell to the no. I mean, that just tells me that they probably have a very interesting sex life. That's all I'm going to say on that. And that's fine if that's you're married and that's what you guys do within your situation. I'm not going to speak on it. That's your business. Ming is lying about is she supposed to be pregnant again? Ming was lying about being pregnant. So okay, yeah, that's whack. That's baby games. But again, if the audience wouldn't go goo goo gaga over I mean, is getting pregnant like so rare these days that it stops traffic? Like, I thought, I don't want to say getting pregnant is like, it's not, look, it's not out of the ordinary. Okay. Yes, there's some people who have challenges with it. Every pregnancy does not lead to a baby. There's, you know what I mean? There's circumstances, right? But is it so extraordinary these days that people have to lose their shit because someone says I'm pregnant? Like, it's okay. Okay. Like, there's people out there in the Amazon dropping a baby right now. I hadn't been to no gynecologist, nothing. They went to the village medicine person, and they are okay. You know what I mean? There are people who are having natural childbirth like a mofo out here. They have not been, because everyone doesn't have what we have. They don't have the hospitals, the emergency rooms, the clinics, the prenatal centers, and all of that. God made this really easy. You get pregnant, you let the baby cook for a period of time, and when your body starts to let you know that you're ready, your sac will bust. And that lets the woman know to start to get ready, start walking, get to your spot where you're going to have that baby. And some women like just get the midwives or the women in their village and they have a baby. That's it. There's no intervention, right? Now here in the United States, where we have like full modern medicine, yeah, we do a lot more. And our mortality rate is shameful. And we all know this. If you know the infant mortality rate, based on the type of technology and the advantages that we have versus the mortality rate of our children is shameful. Okay. So people are having more babies healthy in less developed places than we do here. So chew on that for a minute. That's just, it's true. Liposuction is okay. Yeah, why not? A little nip tuck, but I'm talking about the excessive multiple, Ming, I'm not talking about you, freakish surgeries. Okay? And mommy said, yes, I agree. So I don't know, guys. I think we've covered everything. Don't forget, if you want to make it easy, $20. And in honor of back to school, get your counting on. I would suggest you, not your kids, because this channel should not be viewed by children, because their headlines are shameful and full of lies and not for young people. However, if you can count the thumbnails that feature a picture of me on the channel that is hashtagged in my previous video and or my live this morning, by tomorrow at midnight, the winner will be announced tomorrow in the live, and you will get a live Cash App on Friday. Not tomorrow, but Friday. Yes, I know plenty of people who've had home births have been very happy. I went in for a scheduled birth, and I'm going to just say it like this. I was conned into having a C-section because my birth wasn't progressing as fast as they would have liked it, even though I'm one of the rarities, and maybe it's not a complete rarity, but a lot of women's the water doesn't break. My water broke on its own, but I wasn't progressing, and they just were like, it's been this amount of time, and don't you want to have the baby? And I was kind of like, if we were going to do this anyway, then why couldn't we have just done this anyway, considering like they literally had her out of me in like under 20 minutes. Like they cut, and then they pulled her out from inside of me. I felt it, and then she was born, and that was it. So yeah, I was like, I wasted 24 hours for this. Like, she could have been born yesterday. So, it was okay. It was an experience, and I got to keep my goodies intact down there. So, no, I didn't have to suffer that ordeal. But whatever, Yeah, but there's more C-sections in the United States than anywhere, and it's a sure thing. The doctors can get home to see their families. Back in the day, obstetricians used to be like, I think that didn't they I think at once upon a time, obstetricians had the highest divorce rate because they were never home. Now, guess what? People plan their births so much, and now with these multi-level practices, or not even multi-level practices, multi-partner practices, where you may or may not get your doctor, because that's just how they work it out, because they need to have a life too, and I get it. You will have a doctor from the practice, maybe not your doctor from the practice, and it was a quality of life issue. So these doctors were not able to have their own quality of life, because we never know when babies are coming. And because you can schedule, because you can con people into like, hey, it's been 3 hours. We want to make sure the baby's okay. And that heartbeat, of course, the heart is going to go, I think, like slower or faster, depending on if they've given you pain medication. And all the nurses and medical professionals can attest to what I'm saying right now. And not, obviously it's not a con, but hospitals are in the business of making money. And one of the biggest revenue generating sources in the hospitals are maternity wards. Okay. That's why they take you for tours, and they're so nice, and all of those things. They make a lot of money in the maternity ward, right? I'm hungry, going to look for food. Bye, Fran. Yes. Okay. Enjoy your meal. So Yeah, and you know what? Ironically, for me, I went to the practice I go to for a specific doctor. I could not get into her because she was so busy. So I ended up having another doctor who I ended up really having a great relationship with. And long story short, Dr. Bell ended up delivering Farah anyway. So it worked out. And I just felt like it was kind of rushed, even though it had been a good period of time. But after my water broke, it really wasn't like long enough. I really didn't get a chance to truly labor long enough after. Um, but it is what it is. It's okay. I'm grateful and thankful, I had really bad fibroids and I can't have any more children. I had a hysterectomy about 4 years ago now. So yeah, we waited about 5 years, but my fibroids were situated in, such a place that it just wasn't going to happen. It didn't happen in 5 years, so it wasn't going to happen. And then, I'm over 40. So at the time, they were just kind of like, you're high risk, high risk. But even though I'd already had a baby, I mean, I could have had a baby at 44 to 45, but it just didn't happen. So, but anyway, that being said, I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm going to get back to Farah. Farah has been entertaining herself for at least 45 minutes to an hour now. So I promised her we're going to go out. Hey, the life you live may not be your own. How are you? I'm getting ready to sign off. It's been a long day of going live. And guys, I have some deliverables. For those of you who participate in members only chat, tomorrow I'm having 2 members only chats, one on Francois Vlogs and one for this channel. This channel is our boss mode tomorrow morning. I need to confirm a time. It's probably going to be, I need to hear from anyone in the boss mode group what time works well tomorrow. So maybe even if it's tomorrow afternoon, and then my coaching group tomorrow. So anyone, coaching is tomorrow 9 a.m. on Francois Vlogs. That's our kind of ritual time that we meet on Thursdays. So and then boss mode, we can get a time confirmed. So other than that, guys, I will see you on Friday. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like the live if you have not done so yet. And I appreciate you coming through. Thank you for spending some time with me and have a good day. I will see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll get something out soon. I need to.